Folks, this live stream is brought to you by my sponsor AAA FX. Now, they're a fully regulated broker in Europe and South Africa, offering Forex indices, commodities, crypto, and over 100 stocks. Now, at AAA FX, you pay no commission on any Forex pair using their ECN Plus account and low commissions on cryptos and stocks. Plus, you can deposit with cash or crypto, get a free VPS with deposits over 5K, and easily integrate the well-known copy trade service Zulu Trade. While you're waiting for the stream to start, go and check them out by clicking the link in the description, comments, or visit AAAFX.com.
What's up, traders?
What's up, traders? Diego and Rodrigo here. Yes, Abhay and Pugsley. Okie dokie. Ooh la la.
We'll wait for the to start filling up.
Yes, definitely. All good.
So how's your Euro trade going?
I'm looking to sell the Euro, so I might have to go backstage and literally let me share my screen because it's a trade that I might take live. I might be backstage for a bit.
Okay. So whilst you're bringing up your screen, I'll just introduce everyone. So welcome to the Trading Nut YouTube live. We'll be covering smart money concepts today using our bank level trading strategy that myself, Rodrigo, and Diego, we teach over at City Traders Imperium. So if you guys make sure that you're paying attention today, because there could be a possible setup. So watch and learn as we trade in real time. So hopefully you guys find some value. And if you do, it'll be very generous of you if you smash that like button. So let us know where you guys are from. Oh, actually, let's do a quick sound check. Can you guys see us and hear us? Type a 1 in the chat.
Your green screen's a bit. Can you see it from your side?
Yeah, it's a bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was an unintentional effect. I need to get into the zone. I need to enter this trade. I'm not missing this trade because of the live stream. Sorry, done that before.
No worries.
So let me just quickly show everyone my forecast, and then Rodrigo, you can just do your thing.
Yeah, no worries. How long is it going to take you? Like 10 minutes?
I'm not sure. I mean, okay. Hold on. I'll share it quick, and then you guys could just do your thing. So I'll break it down real quick. So this is a DXY. Right, DXY, we're in a gigantic bullish uptrend. We've potentially formed a new second top of this channel. Right, it's just hold on a minute. We've got the compression, but now the compression has changed. There's even a free aces here with a liquidity pool. I'm expecting a new high today. That's my game plan for the dollar. Right, we've got some confirmation there. And on the euro, more or less the same thing. If I just add it. Oh, well, hold on a minute. That's not. So the euro is not really in line with the dollar, but the dollar looks ready. Yeah, hold on. Has it triggered the equal lows yet? No, it's just made new ones. Hold on a minute. And it hasn't really triggered this trend line right here. So this could be a bit of a fugazi little trap. Okay, I need
And I love
more.
this. Straight into business. It's the way.
Yeah.
No messing about.
All right, I'm just gonna pop off stage. I can leave it here if you want. It's all good. Hold on. Something I like to do, because when I can't spot the setup on the euro, I'll do something like this and go on. Hold on. The screen around, or be easier for me to spot it. Okay, I believe there was a setup like this. DXY. So DXY now. Actually got clean taps from the bottom side, so we should have clean taps, and then a boomerang from the bottom. Okay, cool. So clean taps from the bottom side. Okay, so it really is this one here. Nah, it's not ready yet. Yeah, it's not ready yet. Tried it. So it looks like it's going to go to this area here for a potential third tap. Oh, very subtle, nice cheeky trend line. Very cheeky trend line, but I know these trend lines work. So 1, 2, 3, okay. You've got the boomerang from around there. So my game plan for today, guys, on the euro is something along the lines of this. That's it, from either here or even up here. I'm not going to set my TPs or my stop losses yet because it's not really ready yet. But it is something I am preparing to do. Set my alerts. And I'm also asking myself, okay, what's the likelihood of of euro actually reversing from here? Potentially. I'm going to wait for this setup, or if there's a breaker structure on the lower time frames, then I can sell it. But the DXY, I'm also going to wait because liquidity hasn't really been activated yet. So it'd be silly of me to take this trade. So I'm just going to wait for the liquidity to get hit. Because when I saw this just before the live stream, I thought it was a free aces, but obviously it wasn't. It almost tricked me to get involved. So I'm going to wait for a potential setup there.
Yeah, it's so important to just double, triple check sometimes, especially when it's the morning time and you might be rushing. It's important to just double check your
so important.
Everything through on your trading plan. That's the key. The key is ensuring that the trading plan is followed very, very strictly. And with our strategy, there's 10-hour setups every day, so we can be very, very picky.
Yeah, precisely.
We can afford to pick and choose particular setups. So even though the setup might be valid for us, what we do is we separate between low probability and high probability, and we have metrics and rules for both. So that's something that we cover in the bank level trading community. So, many of you guys that are watching, you might be struggling right now. You might not have a consistent strategy. You might be strategy hopping. You might be struggling with discipline. We've been there. We get that. And, it's not a nice place to be in. But the key is not to give up, because, imagine if you end up having a good strategy that is consistently yielding you 10-hour setups every single day. and you're part of a community and you're looking at similar setups. And imagine if you get fully funded and you're passing funded account after funded account, how much of a difference will that make in your life? And it's and that's something that obviously you want to get away from struggling and you want to become profitable. I get that. But obviously you need a strategy, you need mentoring, you need coaching, you need a community to get you there. Wouldn't you guys agree? So, this is what we do. That's why Diego and I developed this program, to give everyone exactly those variables, those topics, those tools, the trading plans, the methodology, the mindset, to ensure that you get there. So any BLT traders in the room right now, let us know. Good morning. See, Diego's getting the dollar yen ready.
Yeah. Are you bullish on it?
Of course. I mean, medium term bullish. I mean, there might be some pullbacks, but the fundamentals right now for dollar yen longs are very, very favorable. I mean, just this morning, just this morning, the yen is on the back foot because Japanese officials admitted that any intervention, it's not really going to make a big impact. So even if the Bank of Japan starts to intervene with the yen in order to strengthen it, they're basically saying no. So what they're doing is they're basically saying, look, this is a free ride all the way to 150. That's literally what they're saying. We need to ride this to 150. I've been telling, if you guys go back to previous live streams, bank level traders, guys, how long I've been saying dollar yen longs. I've been crying out for dollar yen longs for a long time. So yeah,
I reckon I'll go a bit higher than 150, but yeah, 150 is very conservative.
Oh yeah. 150 is a really good place to bank some good profits.
Yeah.
So if you're a string trader, yeah, I mean, the key is, look, we know where it's going. So what we need to do is we need to look for where is the liquidity for these big players to get involved. That's it. We look for the liquidity, and we test our hypothesis. We're still using good risk management, even though we know where it's going. I mean, it's a nothing's certified, nothing's guaranteed, but it's a high probability that the dollar yen is going up because of the fundamentals. So
that's also. Sorry, go on.
No, go on. I finished now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's also not to take into consideration. We can still buy and sell it. With the dollar yen, I can see a short-term buy towards this banker block that causes momentum to the downside. This will probably be the big short that will take us all the way back to these equal lows and then back into the uptrend, which is obviously quite. So we can still buy and sell the market. Just because we have a target of 150 doesn't mean we shouldn't be selling it. You can still hit 10, 20 Rs on the pullbacks. And these pullbacks can still be quite significant as well.
Yeah. Oh, if you zoom out just a little bit, like right there, that is very nice reaccumulation. So for those who follow Wyckoff, this is a really nice. We look like we are around phase B going into phase C. So we could potentially get that. If we do get that that bump lower to take out those lows, that will be a beautiful spring. And we all know, if those who follow Wyckoff, you'll know that a spring is, you know what that is. You know what time it is.
Yeah. Literally.
Then when we are in phase C of of the schematic. And then, you know, phase C is where you want to get in long, and phase D onwards is where you want to hold. That's where you get the markup. So that's what we're anticipating. So yeah, we've got some BLT members in the house. What's up, Lawrence? Good morning. Jason.
Morning. It's Jason. How you doing? Jason, Jenna. It's been a while.
Good morning, Jenna.
We've got Danny currently doing the BLT course, and he's just buzzing to join the membership. And obviously the membership is free. Once you've done the course, it's free for the first month, and then after you just pay like, was it $39 or something like that?
No, it's about
£39, $49. Yeah.
So it's $50.
Which is $50. My bad.
It might probably be cheaper now that the dollar's just rallying. Might be less than $50, but yeah, it's approximate that amount.
Yeah.
And for what you get, it is just incredible value.
Absolutely. Oh my days, this banker block's going to be a pretty decent short-term buys. Interesting. Euro is flirting with me at the moment, but the reason I do this little arrow helps with my discipline as well, because that's telling me that, Diego, you should be waiting for this. If I enter it now, it's more or less me breaking the rules. Unless I get some nice clear momentum, then I can catch the retest to the banker block that took out structure. And I'm interested in just coming back to these levels, to be honest. You know, this one trade is enough for a 4 to 6R, and then you can leave the rest running in case it wants to take the larger liquidity. But the reason we bank profits quite early is because we know price could easily do this again. So you don't want to be a hero and hold trades to these crazy forecasts. There's no point. It's all about banking.
Yeah, bank those profits. That's all we do at bank level traders. Just bank profits. Because you got to reward yourself. Like we're not even trying to be right. We're not trying to be wizards. We're not trying to be heroes and predict these big moves. At the end of the day, we need to make money, and it's a fine line between having the objective of making money and also having the objective to follow a process. But making money is a byproduct of following the process. And our process is to bank profits. When they are made available to us, we have our rules for TP1. They can vary, but generally TP1, you're looking at about 5R. So who in here would love to have an average 5R for TP1? Type in a 1 in the chat.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad at all.
Okay, there we go.
We got Charlotte looking to join us soon. Yeah. We need more females. We need more females representing BLT traders. The BLT.
Jen is representing as well.
Yeah, Jenna is also representing, but we need more females. Come on. I think there's it's so important for women to reach and attain their personal freedom, financial freedom, time freedom through trading. It's just amazing opportunity to be able to do it from home.
Funnily enough, it was actually a female that introduced me to trading.
yeah,
like 10 years ago.
And Danny, what she's up to these days? Is she still trading?
Yeah, she's still trading. She's killing it.
Yeah,
she's doing good.
That's the thing. It's just those who don't give up and just keep at it. Eventually, you end up realizing. You realize what all your mistakes are. And it's still difficult if you don't have a process to then correct those mistakes, and then they just become loops. You just keep looping the same emotions, the same reactions to those emotions, the same behaviors, and then you get the same results. And that's where a lot of traders are stuck. But we've yeah. What's that?
I am a bacon, lettuce, and tomato trader. BOT. Can I hang out here?
No, we don't do bacon, man.
No bacon.
We can do, you know, my local gym where I go, David Lloyd's, they do fakin.
Bacon. Oh, that's lovely.
So it's like it's made out of soya, or I don't know what they put in it, but it tastes pretty similar to the real thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Manoj, we got one of the portfolio managers.
Nice,
How you
nice.
doing? All right. So what are you looking at on the DXY? Are you still monitoring? You still waiting for?
I'm waiting for one more drop to the downside, and then I'll reevaluate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come off stage for a bit, get my MetaTrader ready, and the accounts ready, etc., the trade copy and whatnot, and just get everything just ready. So if there's a trade, at least I'm ready, and I'm, I don't have to rush and just do everything. So give me 2-3 minutes, and then I'll
All right.
be.
In the meantime, we'll do a quick Q&A for the next 5 minutes until Diego comes back, because unfortunately my machine is down. I'm using my tablet and I'm not able to share my screen, so I won't be able to share any charts with you guys. So for now, we'll do some quick Q&A while Diego goes backstage.
Go for it. Go for it. There's one there. Why is Diego trading? It's not Friday. Well, Fridays are just YouTube. It's really just to recap how the week went. And every now and again, there's a trade on Friday live. Like today, I believe if we have enough time, there may be a trade live. So I trade every day. Just because it's Friday doesn't mean that's the only day I trade. I trade every single day.
You used to trade Friday at the start of the year, but then you changed it when the market changed.
To be honest, exactly. Very good point. Yeah, Fridays, I used to trade literally, Fridays were my best days to trade. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are my best days. But now it's changed back to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But specifically now, Thursday is actually my favorite day as well. So the market changes. It's like sometimes I trade gold for a few months. Sometimes I don't even touch it for 6 months. And it's at the market. Sometimes, the trades are coming in the London session for a few days, a few weeks, and then every now and again it goes back to the US session. So you need to know when to adapt, but this is knowing your strategy in and out. So, like today, look, DXY, I'm expecting to buy. It's 10:30. It may be activated around in an hour or 30 minutes, but the confirmation won't come until more or less the US session. So I'm just gonna go backstage, and Rodrigo could answer some questions.
Okay, so we've got, right, so what broker do we use? Question from Fire. We use at CTI, we use CBT. So that's the broker that we use. They're not really a retail broker, so it's more institutional. Let's see. Next question from Pugsley. Right, are there free prop firms, as in no initial deposit required, just pass test? Yeah. So at CTI, we've got what's called direct funding. So direct funding is there's no evaluation, and you become a portfolio manager right away. So if you're interested in that, then yeah, you can go ahead and just go to the CD Traders Imperium website and look for direct funding, and you'll be able to see more information. We So yeah, there's no evaluation, no challenges. It's just you're fully funded right away. Right, so we're right now we're looking to we're very bullish on DXY. Okay, just due to markets pricing in a 75 basis points next week, and there is a probability, a 27% probability of the Fed increasing 100 basis points. So that's obviously been priced in since the CPI read came out a couple of days ago from the US. So we do anticipate for that to continue to be priced in. So yeah, bullish on DXY for the medium term. So in terms of paying taxes, how does it work? That, unfortunately, I'm not able to discuss in detail, just because yeah, I'm not regulated financial advisor or tax expert. So you're going to have to speak to a tax expert on that. We're currently based in the UK, so it may be very different to the jurisdiction that you're in. So please do seek professional advice on that one. CTI, you can trade with our funds from anywhere in the world. We do not put any restrictions from anywhere in the world. So we want to give every single trader the opportunity. So particularly from the US, yeah, we have a large majority of our funded traders from the US. So you'll be able to see actually some of the US traders that are passed. I've interviewed quite a few of them on the CTI YouTube channel. You'll be able to hear from them, learn from them most importantly. So go check out those videos. Yes, Jenna says we need more ladies in the bank level trading community. Such a good opportunity for women to develop a flexible career path. Absolutely, I agree. So guys, any more questions, or if you can, whilst we're waiting for Diego to come back, he just needs to give me the thumbs up, then we can bring him back. Let me know, what are you struggling with in terms of psychology, risk management? What is it that's stopping you right now? What is it that you need to overcome? Because let's face it, a lot of us will struggle from time to time in trading. In fact, the majority will. And I would say 99% of traders are struggling. And a lot of them are down massively since they started as an initial investment, obviously. And so, you know, I've been there before. I know what it's like. So for me, I'm very, very passionate about helping traders just break past those mental struggles, because that's usually what it is. It's these mental blocks that once you understand how the mind works to an extent, then especially yourself, then you can introduce tactics, methods, processes, habits to overcome some of these obstacles. So yeah, it's a very good question from Rib Jar. How to handle loss in loss psychology, right? So just to understand, the way I understand this question is how to handle loss in general. So, you know, this is very, very common, not knowing how to handle loss. And really, it comes down to, with trading, it really comes down to your relationship with money. So if most of us, we've been conditioned from going to school, traditional school, and our parents, society, employment, our governments, we've been conditioned to see money in a way that is actually quite detrimental to trading. So with trading, you need to see money not as the way we see it in normal life. We need to see money as risk, right? You need to think in probabilities, and you need to accept what you are risking. Of course, you need a solid risk management plan. So position sizing and the way you manage that risk when you're managing the trade is very, very important. It needs to do two things. It needs to, one, complement the strategy. It needs to complement how the strategy works. What kind of MFE is the strategy giving you? So the maximal favorable excursion. So how much profit does the trades on average go in whilst the trade is open? How much profit do you get? And you can measure this in R multiples. So, does it give you a 2-to-1 risk reward? Does it give you a 3R, 4R, 5R on average? Have a look at that. So the other thing that you need to complement is your own personality. So once you've got these in place, then you'll be able to start handling the losses a lot better. And another good tip is to journal. Every time you experience these feelings, just journal them, quantify them, gather that data, and then you'll be able to analyze them once you have maybe 30, 50 examples of different trades following a particular strategy. So yeah, I hope that helps with handling your losses. So got another question here. Actually, Diego, I probably won't be able to see you. So just let me know in the private chat if you want to come back. Okay, so I'm not being consistent in profit, always being break even. How to pass this phase? Oh, yes, I know this. I know I've been here, and man, it's tough. I've been here for years. In fact, my second and third year were pretty much break even, and it wasn't until my fourth year when I managed to break past that, and that was when I started getting mentorship and guidance at the hedge fund that I worked for. So what it comes down to in the end, it comes down to understanding what I've mentioned in the first question, just really understanding your numbers. Okay, what are your numbers telling you? And so you're either doing two things wrong. Either one, you're not following your edge with discipline and consistency, which then that's a psychological issue, right? It's in your mental game. Okay. And the other thing is probably you're not understanding your numbers. So for example, you need to understand your position sizing and risk reward. So like before, you need to understand how much in profit do you usually go when the trade goes in your favor. Now, if it averages around 2R or 1 to 2, then you need to make sure you're banking profits there. Okay. Now, if perhaps 50% of the time the trade keeps continuing higher, then you may want to bank some profits at 2R, but then leave some running. So do half and half. Bank at 2R, that covers your risk. Another thing you can do is study all of your losing trades and see if you can find a pattern. What is it about your losing trades what do they have in common? Is it time of day? Is it a particular day? Is it a particular pair? that's kind of like dragging you down? Maybe you're looking at too many pairs. Do you see a confluence maybe in an indicator? Maybe there's an indicator that can show you, there's a commonality between these losses. So if you end up reducing these losses, or you taking these losses, what that does, it naturally increases your win rate. Okay, so instead of focusing too much on the outcome, like, just go back to your numbers, understand your numbers. Another thing you can do is just look at all your previous winners. Let's say your last 20 winners. What are the commonalities? What do they have in common? Time of day, date, same thing as before, right? And then anything else outside of these rules or these commonalities, remove. So you need to do an 80-20 elimination process, right? So focus on the 20% of your big winners and make a trading plan based on these. Scrap everything else. Another thing you can do is perhaps maybe reduce the amount of time you spend on the charts, the amount of pairs you're looking at, the indicators on your charts. Just less is more in this case, right? So focus on the 20% that give you 80% of the results, right? And if you're interested in this concept, read the 80-20 principle. Okay, this is a very, very powerful book. It really helped me with my trading, and I've implemented it to my coaching, and it's helped other traders too. So yeah, definitely take that on board. Cool. So is Diego ready? No, not yet. Okay, guys. So let me know, has this been valuable tips and golden nuggets in trading psychology? Just type a number 2 in the chat. And of course, smash that button, because we're going to get into the charts very, very soon. So if you have any requests for charts also, when Diego comes back, just let us know. So if this has been valuable, again, type a number 2, let me know. I hope that has been for you guys. Good, good. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. Yeah, so the book that I mentioned is the 80-20 principle. Okay, that's the book of the day. I recommend that one just for now. Okay. See what's going on with right, looks like Diego's managing a certain position. Let's have a look at the euro. So remember, those who join late, we are in fact looking for shorts on the euro. So that's why Diego's gone off to have a look, just to see what's going on. So looks like we've had a nice little purge of liquidity. Literally bang on 1.0 on the euro. So again, guys, apologies for not being able to show my chart. I'm using my tablet. My laptop is currently getting fixed. Okay, very interesting price action here on the euro. Looks like we are in somewhat of a reaccumulation phase, and I quite like the liquidity above 1.0008. I like those equal highs. Okay. So awesome. So limitless, yeah. So from the Q&A, I'm looking too many pairs and miss good opportunity, then take some low probable trades. Yeah, you know, this is the thing. We think that, you know, we come into trading with with like an entrepreneurial mindset, grinding, working hard, putting in the hours. You know, we have to we've been conditioned to be this way when it comes to making money. What we're trading is not like that. We're trading it's not about how hard you work, it's how smart you work. It's how you divide your attention and focus in order to maintain high levels of mental capital. You know, you have to think about how you can prepare yourself for the next trade. So once you're in one trade, you already need to start thinking about the next one. And the next trade is not just looking at a setup. No, you need to prepare yourself physically and mentally for the next trade. So if you've done 3 to 6 hours in front of the charts and you're looking for another opportunity, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. You just you need to reset yourself, review what you've done for the day, and recalibrate so the next day you're ready. You know, this is the process. This is the way. My pleasure. So we got another question here from Henry. How can I fix mine? How can you fix your psychology? Wow. Let's see. I overtraded and it went wrong. Yes, overtrading. Who here suffers from overtrading? Type a number 3 in the chat for me. So we got my trading increased 10x once I stopped analyzing 28 pairs and went down to 3. Yeah, these are facts. And so Lawrence is one of the bank level traders. And yeah, his results from when he started to where he is now have absolutely just skyrocketed. Like his analysis, and it all comes down to just reducing his attention. That's all it was. His attention was too divided. And so now it's laser focus on 3 pairs. You know, this is the key, guys. So for those who are over trading, adopt this mindset of less is more. Okay. And so what you want to do as well is you want to give yourself limits. Okay. So give yourself limits for not just losers. So for example, a limit would be after 3 trades in a row in a day or a week, stop trading until the next session or until the next week and until the next day, right? You know, this is a good rule for when you take losses, but it should be the same when you win, because a lot of the time when we experience 2, 3, 4 trades winners, we want more and we want more, right? This is just a natural human desire to want more. And this is obviously called greed. Okay, so over trading, you want to have rules for both to limit how many times you are active, because the more trades you place, the more risk you are taking. Remember, every trade is you're taking risk. You are exposing the capital which you are meant to be preserving. I'll repeat that. Every single trade, you are exposing the capital that you are meant to be preserving. Okay. So I hope that's been valuable for you guys. Yeah, exactly. Real talk. How do I sign up for the courses? So bank level trading, there should be a link in the description of this video on YouTube. Otherwise, just go onto Google, type in City Traders Imperium, Smart Money Concepts, and it should come up. So City Traders Imperium, bank level trading, and it will come up. Okay. Look forward to seeing you on the inside, Nina. And let's see if we can bring Diego. Yo.
Yes. That's a nice, interesting chat. Where did my chat go? Oh, there we
That was
go.
a big side, man.
Yeah, literally. So I set my order.
Yeah.
And I was too late. So I don't think it would have triggered me in anyway, but my order was here. Literally, it would have been.
Can't see your screen. Hold on.
No?
Yeah, go on. Start again.
Yeah, so I set my order and it looks like it just didn't really trigger me in.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm just going to wait anyway because I still believe it's going to trigger me in. But I'm also monitoring it because at the time that I wanted to take it, there was obviously this setup here, right? 1, 2, and this third tap that I was expecting, and also the third tap of this pattern, right? So 1, 2. So that's why I was quite confident with the potential 3 aces, because there was a banker block, there was a liquidity pool, and I should really be in this trade, but it just never triggered me in, which is fine. But now I'm still expecting shorts. However, you know, there is this pattern here. So it's missed the 3 aces. So now that's invalidated. Now, if I'm expecting a rally to the upside, it would most likely take me out. And if you look to the left, it will probably do a stop one of the equal highs, right?
Yep.
So it's looking less likely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cancel the order. Right, because if I was triggered in, I would have moved my stop loss around, literally around here, look. And that's already removing 80% of the risk because of this move to the downside. And it's a 3 aces anyway. So yeah, not much I can do. So yeah, let me just cancel the orders.
Nice. Guys, if you're not following what Diego is doing, make sure that you do pay attention, because these nuances, these processes are very, very important. What he's basically just demonstrated is a way to preserve capital, right? What he's doing right now is preservation of capital, and that is the first rule in trading, right? There are 3 rules that you need to follow in trading, and that is cut your losses quick, cut your losses, and cut your losses. Those are the 3 rules.
Yeah, it's so important. And also, if this happens to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, where you set the order or you just don't have time and you miss it or whatever, and you're expecting this sniper of death, this amazing sniper entry, and then you get this feeling of FOMO, you'll probably enter it emotionally and you'll shoot yourself in the foot. We've been there, done that, and you'll probably make that mistake a million times. But when you have a set of rules where, okay, if a trade misses your trade, then that's it. The trade is gone. You need to look for another setup or at least wait for confirmation. So now, although it never triggered me in because of the spread, I even included extra spread and it still just missed it by a whisker, I think by 0.001 pips. It's fine. I don't have FOMO for 2 reasons. One, it didn't complete the 3 aces, which is the setup I was expecting. And 2, there's another opportunity to get involved. If I see clear momentum, nice momentum, I'm still not going to get FOMO, because that momentum is a confirmation to get involved on a retest, and then I can get involved. So FOMO goes out the window when you've got a set of rules and the process that Rodrigo was mentioning as well.
Yeah,
So
set of rules.
That's where I'm at.
And most importantly, 100% belief and trust on your edge. You have to just literally have your hands tied behind your back, blindfolded, and you still take the trade. And because we've been trading this this style of trading for years, we know that there's always an opportunity later. There's always an opportunity tomorrow. So we don't leave any room for FOMO, because yeah, it happens. You know, you experienced it. You know, Diego might have felt a slight FOMO earlier on. That's why he quickly jumped off and, you know, needed to get involved. But you know,
Rodrigo knows.
but then when if you don't get triggered in, then that's it. There's nothing you can do about that. It's outside of your control, right? That was outside of his control, not getting triggered. And just like Lawrence from the BOT says, these are sniper problems. not getting triggered in because of a pipette. You know, that happens to snipers.
Exactly, a pipette, and that pipette is literally just you see a 5R in like minutes, or maybe even 10-15 minutes, if you catch it right. But then, although you see that 5R in a space of a few minutes, you're seeing the glory, but you don't see the training that goes behind closed doors. You don't see the patience and the waiting for that trade. Me personally, I haven't taken a trade this week. I've taken no trades. I've seen nothing that fits my rules. Last week I took 2-3. The week before maybe 4-5. But this week there's just been no trades. You see, and when you're waiting for that trade, and then eventually when it actually comes, you're waiting, and then it misses it by a whisker. I'm literally telling you my experience. It misses it by a whisker. You've waited literally 24 hours. I've waited like 80 hours for the trade, and then I miss it. But in the past, I would have been like, nah, I need to get in. I'll just increase the risk reward and whatever, and reduce the lot size of no. Those days are done. So now that I've missed it, I wait for confirmation or plan B, which is the equal highs. And I'm telling you what I'm feeling, because this is the level that you guys are going to be at. I feel nothing. It's weird. I literally feel nothing, but I felt a bit, what's the word? There was adrenaline when I was just doing the trade. Obviously, you get adrenaline because you're human, because you're managing money, and you need to make sure that you're typing in the right risk parameters. But now I just wait, just have to literally wait.
Yeah. I mean, look, you guys are seeing an example of real life trading. This is why we jump on live. You know, this is such a valuable space, because you are seeing live the process and the emotions. It's real. It is real. You're not alone out there. This is, you're gonna feel these things, and we're being very, very open and transparent about it. Not many traders will do that. But we like to put ourselves in very uncomfortable positions, because to do this live in front of thousands of people and still experience those same feelings, it kind of gives us accountability. It kind of pushes us to, but look, Diego's trade ended up being quite a decent one. You probably, yeah,
it would have been a good one. I mean, it'll be sitting at 2R, but oh well. But it looks like what's going to happen is it's going to reverse, and it would have taken me out at a small, tiny loss. That is definitely a possibility if I was still in this trade, because it was a really good sniper. But yeah, I'm just going to wait. I'm waiting for 2 scenarios, either something like this and then a drop, or a clear confirmation and then a drop, or a rally to the upside, confirmation, pullback, and then a drop. So there's a few probabilities. This is why I don't feel FOMO, because even if you miss the first trade, there's going to be plan B with a plan A and a plan B within that plan B. What I mean by that is you wait for confirmation on the lower time frame. So there's always an opportunity. Just because you missed that first sniper, you still got 1, 2, literally 3, 4 opportunities to still get in the trade, right? This is why I don't really feel FOMO, because I know there's still going to be a big possibility I'll get in. And look, exactly what I'm talking about. Now it's going to reverse and it will probably take me out. It would have taken me out. And you can just see the pattern here. But something that I'm not really mentioning in detail is the fact, it's the significance of the DXY. It's really, really significant and important. So I'm also looking at the DXY. And as you can see, it was, a bit of a phreasis / boomerang. Liquidity got hit, etc. From around here.
Wow, that was so clean.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was waiting for. But now, look how it's rejected of the liquidity pool. Corrective. Do you trust that? Are you going to trust this correction? No. Because if you see what happens after a correction, this particular pattern, look, it just drops. Look, correction, correction, correction. It just keeps on dropping. What you want to see is this compression. So if I see this down here, which is my point of interest, then we know we're onto something. So that's another reason why I'm also not too fussed about euro. So initially I caught euro based off this, where I missed the entry, but by the looks of it, it looks like it would have taken me out. So it's actually a good thing that I cancelled the order. So let me just set some alerts down here on a DXY, and then some alerts. Now, first of all, where is the dollar? Where's euro going to go? Very likely it's going to make a new high. I'll update a pattern. Let's delete this. And we'll probably, we're going to take out the highs that Rodrigo mentioned as well. I had the equal highs as a plan B, and this is why we have plan Bs. My plan A at the time was the 3 aces. Plan B is the equal highs, right? So you should never feel FOMO if you've got multiple plans and multiple opportunities to get involved. And if you have to wait for confirmation, right? You should never really feel any FOMO. It looks like I've got some levels here.
Or you will feel it, but you just don't have to act on it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a choice.
Exactly that.
Acting on your FOMO is a choice. That's what you can control. You can control whether you deviate from your trading plan or you follow your trading plan and process. That is our choice. We do control that.
Yeah, precisely. Let me just leave this. Where's this imbalance from? Hold on, just trying to figure out. Okay, so the imbalance is based off the 1 minute. So what I'm gonna do is just have it marked up here. That's an imbalance, and then we also have this banker block, most likely on the 1 minute.
Lauren says he likes the LP above the equal highs.
Yeah, the liquidity pool above the equal highs, it looks pretty decent. It's a bit of a big one as well. If you were to do it correctly, it will actually be like this. So it's a bit of a massive one, but within that massive one, we also have this multi-liquidity pool, which is right here. So we can actually just remove this.
Diego's got no chill today.
I know.
Funny thing is, we can talk about all these concepts, but still go over most people's heads.
Yeah.
Because
I've got no time to like hide the source and and the strategy. There's no time to be okay. I need to hide this because I'm not just gonna give everything for free. you know, we do value ourselves, but there's no time.
Yeah.
Normally, before the live stream, I wouldn't have everything up. But anyway, if you're smart, you'll replay this and you'll still struggle. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, just gonna have to wait for that. That looks really, really nice.
I love that.
It's so true.
Even if you reverse engineer it, you still struggle.
Yeah. We can give you the script. We can everything. You guys will honestly struggle. You'll get some concepts, but
trading is not easy. Trading is not easy, and that's why. And so when we create the bank level trading program, we were like, right, even if we give everything, all the strategy in the course, we need to create something more of value. And that's where the membership comes in. So the membership is what gives you access to these daily analysis. You get recorded analysis, you get charts, you get feedback. So there are ourselves, we've posted tons of back tests. We've done simulations. And so the members who are quite senior, they've been with us for a while, they really understand the concept. They post their analysis as well. So the membership, it gives you that extra, I would say it is very important part of the development, because the course itself, yeah, you will learn the strategy, but I mean, you can then do it on your own, just with the course, that's fine. But the membership is going to accelerate the development massively. It will, you know, big acceleration. Why? Because of you've got accountability, you've got support, every one of your questions gets answered. So, you know, this is why. And once you purchase the course, the first 30 days, or the first month is completely free. So then you start after your first month. If you decide that you want to continue, then obviously, then there's the monthly subscription. It comes up to about $50 a month. So yeah, those who are interested, come and join us on Discord. Message me on Discord. We can have a chat about it anytime. There's a link in the description if you just want to go straight away, find some more information and make purchase. Very, very easy. So yeah, Freddie from the BLT says there's a smaller equal highs on the M1 just to the left of the ones you have marked up. Very, very interesting. Freddie's got those sniper eyes.
Nice.
We've got Digger saying there's some SMT divergence between the euro and cable. Very, very interesting. The SMT divergence is an ICT concept. Very, very powerful way of looking at correlation between those. So yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, Jason from Bank Level Trader says the struggle will always be real. Yeah, it's true. It's always a struggle. You just get better at responding to your weaknesses. You get your window of tolerance increases, and that's why it's important never to give up and to have a process to the learning. Yeah, Sakib. Yeah, the psychology boot camp that I'm gonna be hosting, that I haven't yet got a price on that yet, because I'm still planning on how I'm gonna deliver all of the content, because there's a lot of content. But at the same time, I don't want to deliver too much, because then you can't expect huge. If there's too much information, it's very difficult to really digest everything. So once I have a good idea as to what the content is, what value you're going to get from it. I mean, what is the result you're going to get? That's, for me, is the most important. What result are you going to get from this psychology bootcamp? Once that's in place, then obviously, yeah, I can give out more information. But all I know is it's transformational. That I can guarantee. Yeah, Jenna's right. If you want to learn, just buy the course and you won't regret it. Okay. So, shall we start wrapping things up?
Yeah, we could do. So anything else you'd like to cover real quick?
No, we've done some Q&As. We've done some Q&As. Also, guys, there is a World Cup for funded traders. If you guys are interested in winning $400,000 as a funded account and being crowned the #1 funded trader in the world, then head over to the CTI website for more information. And I've done some videos on YouTube on the CTI channel. So if you guys want more information on that, yeah, head over to the CTI YouTube channel. I'm going to be hosting a live debate with some traders who have registered and participated. So yeah, it'll be quite interesting to discuss what's it going to take to win this World Cup, strategy, and also I'll be sharing some information, some data from previous competitions. So that's going to be really, really useful. Nena, you buy the course and then you have the option of joining the membership. So some traders, some members, they buy the course and straight away join the membership, and others, they buy the course, go through it, and once they have some questions and they need extra sort of help, then they join the membership. You know, it's completely up to you when you join the membership. But the first month is free. So your first month is a trial. And so yeah, I'm excited about the World Cup. That's going to be coming up. That's going to be going on in October. So if you have, there is a criteria to enter the World Cup, though. You have to have passed a challenge, some sort of funded account, won a competition, training competition, or have made more than 10% in a previous competition when it ended. Like I said, more information is on that video. I'm seeing some interesting moves on dollar yen.
Yeah.
What do you have for dollar yen?
Potential long, actually, which is common lines with the dollar strength that we're anticipating. So I'm just expecting this to make one move to the downside. It's another thing I do. It's not just the DXY that I use correlation with. Sometimes if the price action is not the clearest, then I'll just flick between the other dollar pairs, you know. And dollar yen is looking like it wants to do one more drop. As you can see, there's room for another drop. Dollar CAD, I mean, for this to go along now with this compression without tapping liquidity or the imbalance, it's quite unlikely. It's very likely going to at least, you know, grab some liquidity, take out these equal lows, and then potentially go long. Dollar yen's a lot clearer, giving me that indication. I mean, if you get for this to go along now, I don't know. This doesn't. I mean, if it does, would this be the move? I mean, this pattern is a bit. I mean, it has potential. I'll leave it here. We'll see anyway. Euro is really, really flirting with me, isn't it? Okay, market is at a point of interest now, so it should be going short pretty soon.
Yeah, I think that that 3 aces entry that you missed, I think that was the one.
I hope not.
Because if the DXY is about to rally, then we'll probably get those equal lows to get taken out. So yeah, I think it's more probable that the euro is
potentially.
We'll see. So we've got some.
We'll see.
We've got some data coming out today. A lot of data from the US. So expect some big spikes happening into liquidity zones. So whatever we're seeing now is probably there's gonna be some manipulation.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what time they're coming up. Hold on, give me a sec. Just looking at my phone. So usually US data comes out at the open, but let's just double check. So we've got retail sales coming at 1:30 UK time, and we got initial jobless claims that's gonna move the market. 1:30. Yeah. So yeah, this afternoon there'll be an opportunity later. But obviously the market is anticipating those the rate hikes for next week from the FOMC. So yeah, dollar longs until then really.
Oh, lovely. That'll be pretty decent.
Yeah, so Leo, that's right. No course, no membership. Yeah. So there's no, the reason we've done it this way is because if we open up the membership to the public, then and you join one of our live streams, we're gonna get 100 questions that are all answered in the course. So it would be we want to be, the quality of the service that we give to everybody won't be good, because then we're going to just spend our time answering basic questions. What is the liquidity pool? What's the banker block? What's the rules for the 3 aces? What's the boomerang? You know, all of these concepts that we developed. Whereas in the course, you watch it 3 times, and if you have 50 questions, that will go down to like 3-4 questions. Then join the membership and ask those 3-4 questions, and more than likely they're going to be very, you know, they'll be answered very quickly by one of the members. And there's one, and the reason why, another reason why the membership is really important for your development is that one very powerful technique to learning is being able to teach others. So if you can explain a concept to someone else, what you're doing is you're actually you have to basically attain all of those concepts into your long-term memory. So teaching others and explaining concepts to others, even though you're learning them yourself, is actually a very powerful way to learn. And so for that knowledge, those concepts to become long-term memory. And this is very important to trading, especially learning any strategy, because you need to be able to make very quick decisions. Especially if you're trading the M1, you don't have a lot of time to think. So you have to make very quick decisions and be like, is this valid? You know, are these, what's a valid equal high? What's a valid equal low? The course is that. You know, because there's different ways of looking at equal highs, equal lows. Do you look at the wicks? Do you look at the bodies? what is the range between the equal highs? What time frames do the equal highs equal lows? What are the best time frames? You know, all these questions are going to come up, and if once you've learned them or somewhat understood them, when you teach someone else, you know, they become ingrained, and that's what you want. All right, so we're gonna start wrapping things up, everyone. So if you've enjoyed everything, smash that like button. If you're interested in BLT, use the link in the description, or just go to the CTI website. And if you want to have a chat with one of us, join our Discord, and when we have some time, we can discuss how we can help you in your trading. So thanks, everybody. Much appreciated.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Have a very, very good day.
Yeah, good luck with your trading, everyone, and watch out for the US Open. Yeah, we're still looking for those euro shorts and dollar yen longs. So yeah, keep an eye on those. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.